Welcome back to Grow Joyfully. Today I'm part of an open collab, 2 different collabs. One is with Grandma Sandy, and it is Garden Tour Saturday. The co-hosts are Suffolk Susie, Patricia NCube, and Growing on Vancouver Island. The other open collab is hosted by Janita's BF Well Wishes Gardening. And in this one, you just have to share your plant's success or disaster stories. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get started. It's a beautiful day. It's 43 degrees outside, and it is 55 degrees in the greenhouse. The herbal tea of the day is hibiscus and raspberry leaf and lemon balm. I just washed a whole bunch of trays and pots, so I am ready to start potting up some tomato seedlings. Take a look at these gazantes. They are very, very happy. Look back here. I have Cherokee purples coming up. I'm very excited about that. And the Abe Lincolns. The Thorburns terracotta, vintage wine, and orange jazz are looking really good too. I think I'll move, oh, here's a pineapple. That looks wonderful. I think I'll move 3 more up here and finish up this whole row here. Everything is looking mighty fine. I've been watering the alyssum right there with some of the yeast fertilizer that I learned about from Krista at Almost Off-Grid Grandma. And it really looks like it's working there. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on these clear in the back, but I must do that. I really should just rotate them around and maybe just turn the whole shoe tray around so they go from back to front, and then they're in different amounts of sunlight, and they'll grow better. I need to water these on the top shelf today. I also need to make some more yeast fertilizer because you set it out on your counter for 24 hours, but I'm just following the instructions that Krista provided. These are looking so beautiful. I just give them a little bit so that they don't get too wet, so that they don't get too much fertilizer. I've been trying to be very careful with these sun gold cherries and not water them too much. But now I'm watering them again with a little bit of the yeast fertilizer. I think they're looking stronger and greener every day. And take a look at the 42-day tomato, which is right here. Really growing well, looking good. Pink oxheart, even the icicle tomato. None of the yellow oxheart in either of the cups has germinated, which is disappointing. But look here at the early jalapeno. Both of these. They're finally germinating. A couple of the sweet banana pepper. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, look, a couple habaneras. A couple more of the sweet banana peppers. I am so glad because nothing was happening. Very distressing. I still don't have that many peppers, but maybe enough to get me through. If you can look right here, here and here, I have habaneras coming up. Isn't that great? Finally, finally, finally. I had to take my jacket off. It's getting nice and warm here in the greenhouse. I took the tags from last year and the year before, washed them up and separated them alphabetically. So that's going to help me a lot more. I do have some miscellaneous ones here. These are mostly for tomatoes. I also moved the tomatoes that were up here on this top shelf down here because I find that once we get into March and the tomato seedlings have gotten, a certain size, that I can move them over here, and then I'll be able to put new seedlings or smaller seedlings up here. So we'll just take a tray like this and stick it up here, and then I can fill that up because things are getting really full. And take a look at these that I need to pot up. Yes, I do have my work cut out for me. I do it to myself every year. But it's cheaper than therapy, just like I say, and I really do love it. Moving things around in the greenhouse and organizing things constantly is part of the growing experience, but something that I enjoy too. Today I have chosen 42-day tomatoes. Look how big they are. We only have 4 though. And I'm definitely going to have to save tomatoes from them this year. I also chose vintage wine. I have potted up some of those previously, but look how big these are getting. So they need their own pots. And the early jalapeno. I've got a whole bunch of them, so that's very exciting. I've got my work cut out for me, so I'm going to get started. For this week, I'd have to count these 42-day tomatoes as a definite success for Janita's BF Well Wishes Gardening and her open collab for Let's Show Our Plants Success and Disaster Stories. So this is going to definitely be my success. And following on that, my poor yellow ox hearts. These will be my poor disaster story. I've got 2 cups full of these and not one of them germinated. So I was able to pot up the 4 42-day tomatoes and the 9 vintage wine tomatoes. I still have a bunch here in this cup, but I'm going to let them get a little bigger. And I think we did a great job right now. So now I'm going to move on to the early jalapeno peppers. It's great to have my husband's help. Right here were about 10 raspberries. We have dug them up and we're going to go and plant them out in the pasture garden. But this will be dug up and all this quackgrass taken out, and we'll make it all ready for blueberries. It's nice enough outside right now that I'm going to leave the greenhouse door open. I'll have to put my coat on, and maybe I won't be able to leave it open that long, but I just want to invite the outside in. Now I have a tray full of vintage wine tomatoes, 42-day tomatoes, and early jalapenos. That's a good start for today, I think. I hope you guys have a really nice day. It's nice to have my husband home. He's working on things outside. It's nice to have him near to be able to work together on things. We've got a lot of raking and cleaning and tidying and trimming to do. I'm sure you do around your home as well. We can't let ourselves get discouraged by it because there is indeed a lot of cleaning and tidying up to do. Let's look at it as a new phase, a new year, a new growing season, and get out there and get excited. It's after 5 o'clock, close to 5:30 in the evening. It's been a wonderful day, and we've gotten a lot done. Time to go in and rest and relax. Have a great day.